there's a lot of virgins out there in this show. Tell me about it, because are you my first? I feel like a concept that hasn't been done before.
So Colton and I keep saying, or when we heard about the concept, we were like, how has this never been done before? Which then we thought, okay, I'm in, because that sounds like a good idea. If it's never been done before and you're like, how is it not? What do they say? The largest group of virgins ever assembled.
The largest and hottest group of virgins ever assembled.
Well, tell me about how it all came about. Where did you find them? How did you pick and choose?
I wish we handpicked them.
Oh, I know. Maybe for next season we can do that.
Season 2, we already decided is happening, and we already have virgins sliding in our DMs because they want to be a part of the show and they hadn't even watched it yet. So no shortage on virgins out there.
But I think that also showed us like the appetite for this show right now, right? Mm-hmm. And I think to answer your question, I heard about the project. I remember having a conversation with my team saying, I don't know how, but I want to be a part of this, however that looks. And the further along we got in the conversations of what the show was looking like, the more personal it became for me, just because of my story and like my journey with my own virginity. Also just my sexuality, trying to figure everything out. I wish there would have been a safe space like this for me to date and explore without the pressure and the stigma that is around virginity. And then once I found out Kaitlyn was going to be the co-host, I was like, this makes so much sense for us together. We love, it's just like, it's such a good balance. Like we both bring such different experiences to the table, but yet we have so much similar. Yeah.
It was really important for both of us to not only be hosts of the show, but to also be mentors to them and to be there for them no matter whatever they needed, whether it's advice, a shoulder to cry on. They don't understand how TV shows work. Like we were like, let's break down that wall and not just be producers and not just be hosts. I wish we were producers. We have great ideas. But it was nice for us to just like be there for them as well and have that duality of being hosts and friends almost.
Yeah, and I think, I think what we wanted to do from the very beginning was just let them know that we were here for them. We've been in their position before. We were 100% accessible at any time during the process. It wasn't just when we were guiding the audience through the show. It was truly pulling them and saying, hey, you guys doing okay? Like how does this fit? Like we've been in their position before. Mm-hmm. So, we really, in a way, we're looking out for them.
Yeah, I mean, we always say, it's a show about virgins. There's lots of jokes to be made. There's puns to be made here, but also there's a lot of heart in the show and a lot of, like Colton said, safe spaces for them because, I'll let you speak to the part where you get to talk about being a virgin on a first date.
Yeah, I think what we've realized and what I've realized from my own journey is it was very much a dating show, but it was also a journey of self-discovery. And a lot of these kids, I mean, myself included, when I first joined the Bachelor franchise, you're in your mid-20s. Mm-hmm. I was stunted emotionally as far as like my maturity goes, and you're really still figuring things out. And I just remember before I was even on the Bachelor, going out on dates and having to have that conversation of, I am still a virgin with these women, and you sort of see them, the internal thought processes going on of like, oh, this is a lot of weight to take on, like this is a lot of responsibility. Is he really ready for that relationship yet? And I think having this environment where that's all already on the table and that's not a thing that you have to sort of tiptoe around and check in on is really important, and what is going to make this show so successful. Mm-hmm. The thing that I have a hard time understanding about our culture right now is sex obviously sells, and it is so polarizing, but you need to have enough of it to not be a virgin, but you can't have too much of it or else you're a slut or a hoe. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the issue with just the culture around sex right now. And I think this show and concepts like this and reclaiming that power of making a personal choice is important, and it's deeply personal. So it's storytelling. Everybody has their own story to tell, and that's why I'm so excited for this group of virgins.
And we've said this before, where their story of why they are a virgin when they came in might have changed throughout the process, and that's where the self-discovery comes in, where they leave maybe feeling differently about why they were a virgin, or if they want to continue to be a virgin, or what was holding them back in the first place. Yep. And it was, I really liked watching all of their personal stories unfold too, of just who they are to their core.
Yeah, and you get to see the change in them from the first episode to the last. You get to see this growth. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. I saw it in myself when I rewatched my seasons. That's also what I shared with them. I don't think it made it onto camera, but it's like, I'm so excited. We both said this, like, we are so excited for you. This is such an exciting time in your life. It's an opportunity for you to really just lean in, be present. You have no distractions, date, figure yourself out as a couple, and see where this can go.
What kind of challenges are you guys putting them through? Because I know, you know, we talk about it's a game show too. So what kind of challenges are you putting?
Yeah, there are some wild competitions and challenges because, I mean, there's so many people that have been on reality TV before. You watch Bachelor or Bachelorette, and they've already had like love stories, or their heart's been broken, or they've had kids, and they're like all on their third love story. And these are firsts for everybody on this show. It's some of them are having their first kiss, some of them are having their first experience on television, some of them are sharing a bed with somebody for the first time. And that comes with a lot of challenges on its own. Like, so that alone to them was pushing the boundaries outside of their comfort zone. But I mean, we had ones where we were testing like the anatomy of the female body, where Colton even learned something.
I learned things. Like, I learned what a diva cup was.
Yeah, he learned a lot.
Never knew. I also am not really invested in female anatomy anymore, so it's like, what is the reason?
Yes, you are, because if we work together, you're going to have to know what.
That
I'm going to send him my like schedule, because when I'm in my luteal phase, I don't know which one, but look out. But yeah, I think it was fun watching the challenges because it really did. It was funny, but they learned a lot. They were exposed.
We had so much fun with it too, because like
so much fun with
on Bachelor, you have dates, right? And you have some fun group dates, but you don't have challenges. And like to get, we're both very competitive. Like to see them sort of dive into that and compete for that date card or the V card, it was a lot of fun.
Do we get happy endings? And not like happy
See how easy it is? Like
Yes.
happy endings galore on this show.
So many happy endings. Colton got one too.
Stop it. Jordan visited a set.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, happy endings for couples, happy endings for individuals, happy endings for self-discovery and standing up for themselves for the very first time, happy ending triangles, all sorts of things. There's love triangles here.
Yeah, I mean, I always feel bad saying like these virgins, but they're the virgins.
Yeah.
That's how we've referred to them this whole time. But
We thought at one point we might have a throuple on our hands.
yeah,
so,
for real. Yeah, the virgins get free.
No shame. Do
No.
what you need to do. Explore. If there's a throuple that ends up coming out of this,
I would
then,
love that.
Yeah.
And they might
So
not
be-
even realize they were into that until the show.
Exactly.
Now, I know people are going to ask this question, and I've been thinking about how to ask it all day. How do you know they are pure? Because there's no test, there's no, like, how do you know?
We
don't.
have been saying season 2 we're going to open with a lie detector test.
Yeah.
And that's not to out anybody on this first cast of lying. There are some rumors, but we.
Because there's no way of
can't.
knowing.
There's no way of knowing. It's sort of a honor code, Boy
Yeah.
Scouts of like, Boy and Girl Scouts say like, I swear that I am a virgin.
Yeah.
And,
We all brought out whatever their personal religion was, the book that they had to swear on and say
Yeah.
that they're a virgin.
I'm a virgin, and we sort of trust them.
We just trusted them.
Let's talk about you for one quick second, because you said that dating has become more challenging for you
Yeah.
in this world. And you also said somebody peed in the dating pool in Nashville.
That sounds like something.
Tell me about that, because
You're like, whoops, I did say that.
Oops, I did say.
it's something memorable that I can't forget. So that's why I bring it up. But like, do you feel like it is that it's harder to date out there?
I do think there is pee in the dating pool in Nashville, but I also am reading a book right now on the dating pool in New York, and I heard that's even worse. I just find that like the older I get, the more hyper independent I become, and the more I'm just like icked out by all men, except for Colton. And I just feel like I don't know if my standards have gone up, or I'm just like feel like I can do life by myself, or I just like, I don't know. But I just found that once I dated outside of Nashville, I got like a little bit, I got a little more hope. I don't know what it is about Nashville.
The bar is so low for these straight men.
The bar is in hell.
The bar is in
The
hell.
bar is in hell.
It's because you know what you want. when you're
I know too much of like what I want, and I know what I deserve. I know what I can bring to the table. I know what I can be like in a relationship, and I just find that it's not just me. I think a lot of people find dating right now really challenging, and so yeah, I don't know. I just once I decide to like date in another city, I was like, okay, I don't need to date somebody that lives in Nashville. I can do long distance. I can do whatever, because
Totally.
I don't know. I just,
But can confirm, pee in the dating pool.
but can confirm there is pee in the pool.
Well, would you ever go back in TV world and try to do another round?
I would never date online. I would date online. I would never date in the TV space again. I mean, never say never, but I'm 99.9% sure I wouldn't.
I mean, once you've done a Bachelor franchise show, it's like as big as it gets dating-wise, you're good
If
for a
I
while.
am still single in 20 years, put me as the Golden Bachelorette, please. God, if I can't find somebody by then.
Oh my gosh.
And now, Colton, your son's turning 1 in
Yes.
a month almost.
Crazy.
Are you excited? Are you nervous?
Yeah, it's so surreal that, you know, my little boy is going to be 1 coming up, and it's been such a great year. I mean, and being part of this project too, like sort of my return back onto television after taking a few years, you know, just focusing inward, it was really healthy. And I think, you know, having Jordan and Bishop and our family unit has really changed even like how I work and how I operate and what I share. And naturally, we're overshares. Like, that's what landed us on reality television. That's what also makes us qualified to be good hosts. But there is a push-pull now, right? And I think, you know, you hear it with her as like dating, and it just changes the way that you approach life. And Bishop has made me a better man. He's made me a better husband. And it's an honor to be his father. Yeah.
Colton, that's so nice.
When you have kids, right?
You really do.
God.
You really, like, I am now making decisions for my family. And I think that's like, you know,
It's huge.
it really is. And we talked about this too, getting ready for all the press for this show, is I handle moments like this even different too, because I have a family to protect. It's not as sort of like loosey-goosey like I was
you
when
can tell I don't. I'm like,
I was like, I'm used to, like, I promoted my Bachelor show when I was 27.
That's
and
crazy.
so it's like, so much life has happened since then.
Yeah.
And now, you know, I have, like, my husband's jokingly is like, don't say anything that'll embarrass us. Remember, my mom will read this. I'm like, oh yeah, got it.
You're in
So,
role model mode right now.
yes.
my
yes.
mom reads it and she goes, oh God, here we go again. This bitch.
She's like, I had to hear about her virginity again.
Yeah, my poor dad. Oh, here we go again. I thought I was done with this.